being able to play for Super Bowls and stuff. I mean, how does that help you keep these guys focused on what's ahead?
You know, it just keeps you grounded one game at a time. It's the most important. You know, like I talk to the guys about all the time, is it doesn't matter about the next game. You have to take care of what's in front of you. And I think, you know, that just keeps you grounded, keeps you focused on the task at hand. And we have a lot of guys that are saying the same thing.
Are you pleased with the way your corners are progressing so far this year?
Oh, yeah. You know, our thing is we want to be going up as the season goes along. You know, guys are going to make plays, technique changes, but for us, we got to go in at the right time. We want to be peaking as the season goes, and I think our guys are doing that right now.
Will caught a lot of flack early in the season, but last few games he's really been the standout back there.
That's the life of a corner. You know, if you have a bad, you know, if you let it dwell on you, you know, you'll never bounce back. You know, and one thing I try to let the guys do is, you know, let them know it's not a panic situation. You know, our job is to make plays, and if you're hounding them too much, they never get that confidence back. And our position is so confident that you got to know how to keep grinding, keep playing, keep trusting what you're doing. And if you do that, you'll be fine.
Will said earlier, he told me that his film study has really gotten better. He said if he had to pick one thing, that's been the difference with his improved play.
Oh yeah, that's one thing that's going to make you or break you. You know, that mental side of the game at corner is the key, because you know everybody runs 4-4, everybody runs 4-3. What are you doing mentally that's going to make you a step faster on the field? And it's always your film study.
It seemed like earlier in the year your guys were in position, but sometimes they didn't always play the ball as well.
Right.
How do you drill that down to kind of improve that skill set?
Well, we'll do a lot of different drills. We'll do stuff of pinning the hip to playing the deep ball to judging the deep ball. And a lot of it is just, you know, the more reps you get, the better you are. I talk to guys all the time. Nowadays, kids don't play catch in the backyard like we did. They play the PlayStation. You know, most guys. I think, you know, the more sports you play, the better you are. You know, if you play baseball, if you play in the outfield, it's going to help you judge the ball. If you catch, punch, things like that, it just makes you play the ball better. So for us, we have to do as many drills as we can where the ball is 40, 50 yards down the field. So a lot of times I'll put them down as far as I can, throw it in the air so they have to judge it. It's easy to catch it when it's 5 yards in front of you. It looks good. But until you get in that situation where the ball is 40 yards and you have to track it, it's a little different sometimes. So we drill a lot of drills to get better. And you know, the main thing is do whatever it takes to get the ball on the ground. And that's something that'll always be the end all at the end of the day at our job.
He hasn't been out on the field, but what kind of progression is Cedric Giles making right now?
Sid just told me in the cafeteria, come on, coach, put me back out there. But, you know, he's walking, he's riding the bike, which is good. And for him, Sid is such in good physical shape that, you know, he'll bounce back fine. But, you know, it would be great to still have him out there with us because he most definitely is a player that has the ability to go out there and play at a high level in the SEC.
What do you see